Hi everyone, I'm gonna do a video today. It's gonna be I was gonna shoot, some of my new books that I picked up, but I watched a lot of videos this last week and this week that I want to give this video just mainly spotlights. I can show my books anytime, but I want to talk about some of these videos that I watched and some of the YouTubers to, basically let people know out there, let you men and women out there know, that they've put out this video and maybe you haven't seen it, and if you haven't, maybe want to go check it out. And especially for anybody that's new to YouTube, you might enjoy these videos. And a lot of these people, I know their sub counts, are pretty high, so I know a lot of people have heard of them. But if you haven't, this is a good chance to go check out a cool video that they put out for the community to watch and see what they collect and are passionate about. And if I have time, I'll definitely try to show some of the little things that I picked up and maybe a collection of these die-cast metals or metal die-casts that I have. I picked up 2 new ones, so I figured I'd show what I have so far and maybe a doodle that I've been working on. And there's no music playing in the background this time, so this shouldn't get banned in certain places. Okay, so these two YouTubers, I mess up a lot. These 2 YouTubers are, I've been sub to them for a long time. They're both great YouTubers. They both, show great hauls of books that they collect. And one of them actually does a lot of insight videos, which that's what I like to call them, because he'll talk about things like why variants are this much compared to this much, or basically a good way to collect books and things like that. He also does a lot of great videos where he did this one I remember a while back where he put himself as 2 different people in his video. Like one guy was saying, "I won," and then another guy would say, "Well, what did you win?" "Well, I won," back and forth. It was really cool how he did it, and he set it up really great. But the 2 YouTubers I'm talking about are ETA Nick and Like in the Covers. I stumbled across this, and I felt bad that I didn't see this a long time ago. But I started a tag a long time ago. It was called "What Are Your Guilty Pleasures?" And it was basically a tag that I wanted to start for people to do if they wanted to basically talk about things that they either listen to, watch, or read that they feel like most people might be like, "What the heck? That's this and this," but whatever. I mean, you collect what you're passionate about, right? So it was a way for me to learn a little bit more about YouTubers out there and what are their favorite characters in Marvel or DC or independent books, and what music they like to listen to, because for me, I love music. But yeah, ETA Nick and Like in the Covers did this tag video, and you guys did an awesome job. And like I said in my comment, sorry I didn't see this a lot sooner. I believe it was ETA Nick said, "Hey, better late than never." So thank you. But it was a great tag. And if you guys haven't seen this, please go check it out. And there was a bunch more that a lot of other YouTubers did. I know that Spectacular Spider Grandpa did it. I know that Cal Rowe did it. I believe King of the Golden State did one. This was like a long tag. I mean, it was a tag done a long time ago. So please go check it out, and you can probably see all the other videos that people did. So if you want to get to know these YouTubers, it was a fun way to do it, and it was a great tag. So thank you guys for doing that. Sorry I was late on watching those. Then I also watched Like in the Covers, Happy Halloween YouTubers. Great video again. I enjoyed it. I always enjoy his videos. And I believe you were showing, well, I don't want to give it away, but please go check it out. I can tell you it was really good, though. I just don't want to give any spoilers. I'd like you out there on YouTube to go watch these and be like the first time, because I'm not going to be one of those guys that goes and watches a movie that everybody wants to go see and then come on here and spill the beans about the whole thing and then make you go, "Well, there goes my wanting to go see it," kind of thing. So just take my word, please, everybody out there. These were great videos. And so then I also watched it was Colton Aiken's Big Comic Haul 10, I believe it was 10/30, 2017, 16. Anyways, that's bad. Colton Aiken, in this video here, he really showed some nice books, and I like how he talks about the books and stuff like that. 'Cause I just watched one of his latest videos, and he showed a book that I didn't even. Well, it's not that I didn't realize it didn't exist. I just never thought of it, and I'm not sure if I even have it in my collection. So now I'm definitely going to go look for that book and find it. It was Amazing Spider-Man, I believe, and it was supposed to be the first cameo of Carnage before, the actual first appearance of Carnage. So thank you for sharing that info. That was another video I watched yours, bro. Good job on just doing that, and thanks for the shout out. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, Colton Aiken's a really good person. I've been really enjoying his videos, his content that he's been putting out. So yeah, you're probably going to hear his name on here a couple more times. You're probably going to hear a lot of people's names that you've heard me say before. I'm really trying to get around and watch everybody's videos, so please bear with me on that, please. Then I watched this video blew me away, and I think he did an outstanding job on filming this live at the Comic-Con. The LA Comic-Con, that is, and this was Airborne Zapper Comic Fan. He had a video up where it was Stan Lee and McFarlane up on stage, and they were discussing movies that that they have done, cameos that Stan Lee's done. So please go check it out. I don't want to ruin any more, but it was a great video. Thank you, Airborne Zapper, for sharing that with everybody out here on YouTube. It was great. I felt like I was sitting right next to you, or I was at least sitting in a couple rows ahead of you, and I was able to basically see what you were able to see, which was great. Thank you so much for that. Then I watched Thor the Long Box, support the community tag, no support D's, and he was pointing out there. There's another YouTuber. I mean, honestly, he's been in this community for a long time, and if you watch this video, you'll actually hear that, and you'll hear where he started and where he's at now. You'll also hear him talk about how he feels about the community, which I think was great. So great video. And please, people, go check that out. Then I also watched Mr. Rigor Mortis 86 top 10 Batman covers, and I watched Cal Rose top 10 Batman covers. Both videos are great. These guys, I tagged them both. That I got tagged from Colton Aikens, and it was a tag that he started, and I felt honored that he tagged me. I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers out there. He tagged me, thank you, and he tagged a bunch of other people too. And I just start tagging people because I really want to see this just go further. I mean, how can you not get enough of Batman? Batman's great. He's got a lot of great covers done by a lot of great artists. So it's nice to see some covers that I haven't seen. So thank you, Kyle and Mr. Rigor Mortis, for doing that tag. Davis Comic Finds also did that tag. I tagged him, so thank you, Davis, for doing it. Man, you showed some amazing books too. And thank you, Colton, for starting this tag. And the people that I've been trying to catch up recently that have been doing this tag also. So I appreciate everybody just having fun with this and doing it. Then I also watched Longshank 78 Comic Call number 37, 9.2 Crew Live show prizes, and Comic Shop. And let me tell you, he shows all that in there. And this was a great video. I enjoyed the prizes that he showed that he got from 9.2 Crew Live show. I also enjoyed his haul, his books that he showed. And I liked hearing about his LCS. It was nice to hear about other people's stories about their shops and how they like them, and what they were able to get there as deals wise and what they're able to find. It's nice to hear that there are some decent shops out there where you can get some good books. So thank you for doing that, Longshank 78, and putting that video and taking the time. Thank you to everybody just taking the time to do this, because this isn't easy. You got to pick your time and your place when you're going to do it. So I know this takes it takes effort. Even the people that basically do these, where it doesn't look like they're putting any effort in, trust me, they are. It's just some people have been doing a little bit longer, so for them, it's easy. They can stay focused. Me, sometimes I can't, like I'm not right now. I think you guys all know what I mean. Then I watched Kingdom Comics, Awesome Act of Kindness from the Doom 143, and he put top notch. And I also watched your top Batman covers tag. That was awesome, dude. You got some great books, fantastic books. And I left you a comment, and about the Batman covers, and you were saying, oh, it'd be cool to see like a Spawn tag. I think you should start it, bro. I love Spawn just as much as you, but I think you have a bigger, more stronger passion for Spawn than me. Not saying that I don't. So if you start it, bro, just, hey, remember us little guys out here. Tag me, because I'll definitely show some Spawn books to support your tag if you start it. Because I'm thinking about starting a tag myself. That was inspired by Colton. But to the prizes that, or I'm sorry, from the Awesome Act of Kindness. I said prizes because I just saw something else, sorry. But from the Awesome Act of Kindness that he got from Doom 143 was, man, I mean, what I'll say is the expressions and how thrown back he was in his video when he opened up this that did it right there for me. I mean, the books are beautiful, but just to see the joy that Doom gave this man just by sending him a couple books and how excited he was, and he was just like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Kind of thing. That's what I like about these Awesome Act of Kindness, So great videos, Kingdom Comics. I enjoyed them a lot. Then I watched Mr. Rigor Mortis's my second attempt at a short box challenge, and yeah, I mean, this time I think he was trying to stay under a certain time limit. My thing is, I was trying to do the same thing too, but Rig, you did a great job. You showed some great books, and you have an awesome collection. So thank you for doing that again and trying a second time. That was a really cool tag to do. I know a lot of people enjoy doing it. I mean, I saw a lot of people just starting to really throw down for this short box challenge, from Seeking Near Mint Comics to Comic Brains to I know Davis Comic Finds did it. I know that Kyle Rowe did it. I mean, the list goes on and on. I don't want to spend too much time, but you can click on any of those people's short box challenges, and I'm pretty sure you'll start seeing a list of other people that did it. So go check it out. I believe even Kingdom Comics did it too. And I know J Rod did it too. Oh man, that guy's got some books. So then I watched Cajun Comics. Timothy Canadian Comic Hunter 200 sub contest. Great entry, man. Well done. I mean, honestly. And the coolest thing about watching that video of yours, and you probably said it many times in your videos, of how much you love Rogue. Well, dude, I am the same way, man. That's my favorite female character, hands down, all day long. So it's cool. I learned even more about you from that contest vid. And so, I mean, you both like Rogue, bro. That's awesome. Seriously, I love Rogue. I love Mystique too, because that's her mom and stuff like that. But, MILF, just kidding. That's bad. Bad joke, not even funny. But great video. I loved it, man. And that's awesome. You were supporting his channel like that too. That's great, bro. Then I watched Lord of the Long Box live chat episode number 8. And I jumped in there for a while. And most people that go in these live chats, when there's a live stream going, it's great to get in there because you get to communicate with people that you probably don't on a regular basis. You get to kind of, feel the camaraderie and the jokes that people throw in there at one another and stuff like that. It's all, done out of, brotherly love or sisterly love. It's fun. 'Cause sometimes, both men and women go into these things, which is great. I like the fact that everybody just feels comfortable enough to go in there and talk about books or talk about what they're talking about. I tend to find myself where I just, I look at the chat, I try to chime in every once in a while, but I'm really watching their show and listening to what they have to say. So that was a great show. You guys rocked it, and keep putting them out, man. I'll still try to jump in and watch them when I can. Drescher's Comics, his contest winnings from the awesome Comic Brains. And you're all right, awesome when you said that. Comic Brains is just a fantastic artist. He's working on his own book right now. He's trying to get the last pieces of it together and get this thing done on his own, which is just awesome. That'd be an accomplishment in itself right there. And he's just a fantastic guy. He has, besides his collection and all that stuff, he's just a great guy. And I tell you what, Drescher Comics, same thing, man. He was blown away by the stuff that he won. And he knew what he won. I mean, because, when he entered the contest, he knew what prizes were in there. But still, it was like, for him, and to hear how he was talking about it, it was like the first time he's seen it. And he really cherished that art piece that Comic Brains did, that he put in his contest. And I would have done the same thing too. I mean, brother, Congratulations, man, right there. Not punching you, fist pound. Sorry, I wasn't swinging a punch, I promise. But great video there. I also watched Comic Crick of Castle Hills. It's October Comics. It's titled October Comics Arrived in the Comic Crypt. And yeah, great books. Great books. I always enjoy his channel. He has a way of drawing me into his videos, whether he's doing that signature voice that he does in the beginning, but then he's been doing also little footages before his videos, and some of his videos, like the one he did for the Support the Community tag, which was just awesome. And the books that he collects are just fantastic. You can see the back of his wall. I'm pretty sure already, Tito, you've seen his videos and you know what he's got behind him. I mean, dude, that's a wall that you would be like, oh. I mean, I'm in awe every time with the Spawn books. It's just fantastic. So great video. I'm glad your books arrived to you, bro. And thank you for sharing them. Then I also watched Colton Aiken's Comic Haul 11/3. The books you showed there, bro, again, choice. Yeah, I'm starting to see like a lot of the books you're picking up are some of the ones that I have or I'm still hunting for. And like I said, I believe it could have been that video. Let me see here. Yeah, it was that video, I believe, or no, it was your latest video where like I said, I found out about that Amazing Spider-Man book that I just didn't, think about. Oh yeah, it could have been an earlier cameo of Carnage, which was cool. So, again, great videos, bro. Keep putting them out. You're doing a great job. I mean, I really find myself, when you put up a video, I definitely try to jump over there and watch that. Been trying to watch a lot of videos. But great job, man. Then I watched Timothy, Canadian Comic Hunter, Comic Corner Club, 200 subs. And he was doing a support video for another person's channel for their sub count going up, and it was a contest vid. And yeah, I mean, I really like how everybody's really shown support for these. I just don't do too many contest videos because I just got to really map my day out. But I do watch them. And I do like to see that people are putting out support to these channels, and just showing them some love. That's just awesome. Then I watched Manny NYC haul video. And in that video there, I mean, he's definitely showing some sweet books. He also talked in that video about being on the Great Legends auction live show, where him and Big E's were going to be in there selling some books. I also watched that, a little bit of that, and that was great. People were selling some sweet books. Manny was selling some really good ones, and so was Big E's, my back, and Big Bear, Who Dat, I believe Evan Long was on there. Of course, the legend himself, and I believe, oh gosh, I don't want to be missing anybody's names out, but please go check out that video too, besides the one I just talked about in Manny NYC's video. He did, bro, you showed some sweet books, and thank you for sharing. I watched Orlando Peral's top 10 Batman cover. It's titled, his video is titled Top 10 Batman Covers tag video by Colton Aikens, because Colton Aikens is one that started this tag. So thank you for doing that and showing your books. I enjoyed them. Like I said, I've been seeing a lot of Batman covers that I haven't seen before, or ones I'm thinking in my head, do I have that? So I like these kind of tag videos that make me go, do I have this? And this makes me want to go back and make sure I got my stuff organized, because I hate to be unorganized, trust me, but I am. So Oni Human, my great video, Orlando. I really enjoyed it. Bat Avenger. This was titled, I'm so glad we had this time together. What this video is about, when I first saw it, I thought, oh man, is he leaving YouTube? But it wasn't that. He explains in detail what he meant by his title. And I get what he was saying in there, because I've come across that. In fact, I think I even said that in my comment to him, that I know where he's coming from. I get it. So thank you for sharing that info with all of us out here to let us know ahead of time what's going to be happening and what's changing. So I appreciate that. Then I watched Bat Avenger. I already just did that. Well, okay, I did watch Bat Avenger. I'm so glad we had this time together. There you go. I gave you 2 spots. But it was a good video. Sorry, people. I'm just trying to look at my clock too, make sure I don't take this too long. But great video, like I said. Then I watched Timothy, Canadian Comic Hunter. Oh yeah, okay. I wrote that down twice, so I watched your video twice, bro, on the 200 subs. Okay, this is where it's really weird because I'm lost for words, right? Doesn't happen all the time. Basically, I wrote it down twice that I watched your video, Timothy, about Comic Corner Club 200 subs. I liked it that much that I watched it twice, so that's 2 spotlights for you. Great video, okay, I promise. I did watch it. You know, I left you a comment. I leave everybody comments, man, and I really mean it, what I say in my comments. And I'll go into a little detail about that toward the end. I'm sorry. Long video, I know. Okay, so, yep, that's where I mentioned it twice. Okay, so back on to task. Then I watched Old Man Gamers, Diversity and the YouTube Comic Community Response video. What's great about this video, what I liked about it was that, you know, for anybody that's new to his channel, he goes back over again, like, you know, what got him into collecting comics, why he stopped collecting comics for a while, what he's doing with his channel, what happened to his channel. He shows some of the stuff that he's very passionate about collecting, what he wants to get back into collecting. So if you want to get to know a little bit more about Old Man Gamers Chris, check out this video and, you know, go from there if you want to sub him or if you want to keep continuing watching his videos. I think he's a nice guy. I think he's got a great channel, and he's done a lot for the community, whether it be acts of kindness or watching people's videos and showing them support or shooting contest videos. And he wears a Hannibal Lecter mask. I mean, what else can you say, right? But go check out that video. It was really good. Thank you for sharing that with us, Old Man Gamers. I appreciate that. And then I also watched Don the Comic Book Junkie's Awesome Act of Kindness from Joker 68. Great books you sent him, man. Joker, you sent us some nice books. It was funny. What was great was, you know, like Don and like other, like Tito did too, you know, they said they'll put the description of that channel down below. And they're saying that they would do that, not to say, hey, go see if you can get free books from them. They're saying, hey, check out this guy's channel. I mean, this is nice that they sent me something, but, you know, go check out their channel because there might be, you know, videos that they have where they're showing books that you might collect. It, you know, you might be able to strike up a conversation with this person, you know, and that's the one thing I like too. Is a lot of people do mention that they're not doing these videos of random acts of kindness or acts of kindness to basically say go sub them up so you can get free books. They're not doing that. Nobody's doing that in this community. I haven't seen anybody do that. But you know, my brain wants me to say this stuff. But that's what I liked about this video too. That Don. That I watched at Don's was that, you know, it blew him away on what the Joker's, I want to make sure I say this right, Joker 68 sent him. Because if I'm correct on this, I think he said he knew of one book that he was definitely getting, but the other ones were thrown in there on top of it. And like the expression and the excitement from Don's voice and everything like that, I mean, you could tell it's genuine, just like what Tito got from the Doom. You know, it was very genuine that they felt like, oh my God, you know, this person thought of me that much to send me this. You know, and that's the whole point about it, right? Ranting, I'm sorry. But great video, Donna, I enjoyed it. And one last thing I'll say about the video is funny. I go, well, I'll go check out his channel. And then I realized, oh, dude, I'm already subbed to him. So I feel like a dummy. I feel like a dummy. But, you know, it's just when you're subbed to amount of channels that you try to watch and you set the alert to, you know, let you know when they put up a video, it's kind of hard to remember everybody you're subbed to unless you talk to them a lot. So I just want to apologize right now to you, Joker68, to not realize that I was subbed to your channel. So that now I'm going to definitely start watching more of your videos and get in there and learn more about your channel or more about you. But that was awesome what you did for Don. So right there in those books, those are nice books. Then I watched Fred Hall Direct Edition, Comic Book Hunting. This video was great. He takes us all on a trip with him. And he says a couple one-liners that I love. One about cows and one about, I believe it was chicken. It was awesome. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about his channel. And if you don't, please go check it out. He has a wonderful channel. And just his enthusiasm on collecting and hunting. He's just fantastic. I really, really enjoy his energy and just his videos and his sense of humor. Put it lightly, I really do. I enjoy his sense of humor big time. And he sounds like a great guy, and I'd love to be able to meet him one of these days. There's a lot of YouTubers I'd love to be able to meet in person. But great video, go check that out. I'm almost done, people, so sorry it's 25 minutes long. It's going to be longer. Then I watched Davis Comic Finds Top 10 Batman covers, as I said before. Davis Comic Finds, I'm not gonna lie, I consider him to be like a brother. I've gotten to know him now for a little over a year. He's a great guy. He's got just a big heart. To the people that know him, they know what I'm talking about. And, you know, the books that he finds is amazing because, you know, I've gotten to talk to him and he says, like, you know, the closest comic book store for him is a couple miles away, if not more. So for, you know, for him, when he goes hunting, I mean, he really goes hunting and he gets the books that he really wants and he enjoys and stuff that, you know, he does. Other ways to get books too, you know, with auctions and things like that. But I always love to see his hauls. I always love to see what he picks up because he inspires me to go back and get some of those issues too. And he also, him and Murph are the two guys that I go to really for Spider-Man because they collect Spider-Man like crazy. So I always go to them and ask them if I have a question, if I can't remember right off the bat what's the significance of that issue or what this partakes in a storyline kind of thing. But they're great YouTubers, great video. Davis, thank you for sharing that, man. That was awesome. Then I watched Comic channel. Now, it was titled Weekly Comic Book Haul. I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I've watched one of their videos. And I really enjoyed it. I love the fact that they're a couple. I love the fact that they joke around with one another and they both make each other laugh. The books that they got in this video, though, they are her books. I found that out in the comment, which is awesome. I love the fact that they both have a passion for this and they both enjoy going out and doing it together, which is just amazing. And I found out about their channel when I jumped on Alex Comic Hoarder's community tag vid, I believe it was, and he had them on there and he was talking to them and asking them questions, and it was great to get to know a little bit more about them. It was kind of fun to see Alex be kind of like a game show host kind of thing, if you want to say that. It was a great video that Alex did, and it was nice to get to know them, and I subbed them up right away, and that's another channel I'm going to try to watch the videos. But that was a great haul that she got, and thanks for sharing. Then I watched Chris Lakey. I watched two of his vids, his tag comic haul, and then his top 20 covers. And he's just under 100. And this guy, I believe he definitely subbed my channel first, and then I subbed his channel. And he always says the books are for Dylan, which is awesome. He has a son named Dylan, and so do I. But that's not also some of the things we have in common. What I love about his channel is his passion for collecting, why he collects, the books that he gets. And both of those videos there were fantastic. And I mean, talking about Batman covers, wow. Watching your vid, there were some covers I hadn't seen before. And believe me, I would have thought I've seen them all right, but no, I haven't. So thank you for sharing your Batman covers there and your tag comic haul. I appreciate your channel. I appreciate what you do, bro. Keep putting them out there, and I can't wait to see your sub count go over 100. It should. You have great content, and I love the little squirrely things you do with your toys in the middle, or it might be your son's toys. But either way, you know, you guys go, like that kind of thing. It's great, dude. I love it, man. I get sucked in when you do that. I actually wait for when you're going to do that in your video. I love what you've been doing lately, but when you do that, though, I'm like, okay, here it comes. You know, I just call it the kid in me. I like it. Then the last video I watched was Cajun Comics. His comic haul number 2, it's a mini haul, shout out, dollar books, and his new LCS. Like I said, I love it when people do talk about their new LCS and their experiences in there. I also like to hear, you know, about what they're collecting, and he does that in this video. And the shout outs he gives I thought were great. And the dollar books, I always love to see how people find books at a cheaper rate, you know, cheaper price than what most will be up on the wall, or sometimes in, you know, in the longer bins or shorter bins you know, I think you know what I mean. And the dollar books that he picked up, dude, fantastic, man. And I totally get what you meant by that one book that you were talking about. I don't want to give it away because I would have done the same thing. So, dude, don't fret that. I would have done the same thing. Tat's saying he would have done the same thing, and trust me, I would have. I have on a lot of books that are like that. So that is my spotlight portion of this. I went 30 minutes long. Yeah, I should probably stop there. I just want to say thank you to everybody, really honestly, for taking the time to do these videos again, and to share what everyone, man, female, child, whatever, you know, I mean, just, I don't want to leave anybody out there, but just everybody just doing this, you know, and sharing what you collect and what you love and what you're passionate about. And, you know, not being afraid to show something that you know, you're like, well, I might get ridiculed about, but who cares? I mean, that's how it should be. Who cares? Because if you don't like something, then you shouldn't watch it. I mean, sorry, I'm not trying to go on a rant here, but just trying to say I really appreciate what everybody's been doing out there and putting videos out for me to be able to watch. Because I can't even watch my TV no more. My kids took over that. I mean, it's 4 against 1. What am I going to do, right? I mean, there's probably a lot I can't do, but I'm trying to, you know, just let them relax and enjoy their day and watch what they want to watch, and that's why I try to tune in and watch videos. One thing I will do though is I'll just show like that quick little sketch I'm doing. It's going to be a couple of sheets of paper. I tend to do that a lot in my drawings because I try to put too much detail into it. This one, let's say I even try to draw it smaller than what I normally draw, and I still too big for this sheet of paper. Even on big sheets of paper, I draw too big. I guess I just always like blow up things rather than shrink them. So, you know, if I was Ant-Man, I'd always be Giant Man. I wouldn't be, you know, puny dude. So that's Incredible Hulk I'm doing. There's going to be a couple more people in there. A long video. And I wanted to show these real quick because I got these at the dollar store. These were cool. These were stickers that as soon as I saw them, I remember when I was a kid. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's things that they did back in the day when I was a kid where they'd make fun of like a top brand out there, where there'd be cereal, soda, and all that stuff, and gum and Post-its, you know, and stuff like that. But this was Frosted Flakes, and you know, he's saying Frosted Fakes, you know, and it comes with 23 in a package. Like I said, this took me back to my childhood, so I had to get them for $1. For a while there, I thought, God, I'm wasting my money. But then, you know, this brought me joy when I was a kid. I used to love collecting these. I tried to collect them all. It also comes with a bonus sticker. Or they call it an exclusive one. So, you know. I picked up 4 packets. They're cool stickers. Like I said, anything that takes me back to my childhood is cool. I won't be sticking these on anything. I'll definitely open them up and check them out, but sticking them on stuff now, because then they'll tell my kids free reign. Stick your stickers all over your wall, which I don't want them to do.